What's going on, guys? Motherfucking Bradley Martin here. Today I'm going to teach you how to get a stronger bench press. That's right. That's right. If you ever wondered how to get a stronger bench press, I'm about to teach you that shit today, right now, for the rest of this video. It's probably going to be an 8-minute video because the other videos are way too long. This one's going to be just short and sweet. What we're going to do to start, one of the most essential things to get a stronger bench press, and I've talked about this in the past, is making sure you got a solid base. Okay, so in this case, our upper back, right? Obviously, like your glutes, your heels, your head as well. But for this situation, what you're gonna do to get a better bench, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure we warm up properly our back, so that everything is nice and set. We feel even, got some blood in the upper back. So it can be more, how do I say, like
foundational.
Fluid, huh?
Foundational.
Foundational. This is foundational. It's like foundation, but not for your face, for your back. Yeah, so for your back. So warm your back before you get into the bench press, and then I'll talk about a few things that are gonna help you get a stronger bench press, like things that I think about while I'm doing it. Because obviously, like, this video is not gonna get you a stronger bench press. Like, actually, it might. Like, you may be like 10 pounds, maybe 15 pounds. Some of you guys maybe 1,000 pounds. No, but seriously, like probably like 10 to like 20 pounds you can probably add in your bench, just doing these like little techniques that I'm gonna show you that I think about while I'm benching. And I've talked about this stuff before in the past, but I know there's a lot of new subscribers, so I'm just gonna touch on it again. So if you're old and you've heard it before, I don't care, you're gonna hear it again, and you're gonna enjoy it, and you're gonna like that shit like it was the first time you heard it. And if it's the second time, you're gonna like that shit even more so because it's actually new. So let's get to it. So warm up your back however you wanna do it. I'm gonna start with the horizontal, like a horizontal row, because essentially when I'm gonna go do the bench press, this is the opposite, right? So I'm warming up the opposite muscles so that I can be tight when I'm in that bottom position and I'm ready to press. So warm up. You still filming that? Yeah. So also, I'm gonna go the same distance on this, on the handle that I'm gonna do the bench press when I actually start benching. So this will be about my same distance. Show them this. Boom. Yeah, about the same thing. Right? Trying to pull to the same spot where I would bench. So I'll do like 3 or 4 sets warming up, not going to failure at all, just getting the muscles to be like, wake up, hey, like man. So that they feel.
No filming in the gym, my boy.
Yo, why I can't film
no
here?
filming in the gym, my boy.
Bro, I gotta film this. What are you doing? So yeah, doing good?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Killing. What's up, man? Awesome.
Bro, how are you?
Wait. Yeah, okay, good.
What?
I couldn't leave that hanging on the internet. I was like this, and they would have made fun of me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
you do it.
Perfect. So you don't gotta go to failure. It's just gotta be like, warm up the back, warm up the muscles. You're not trying to fatigue yourself to death, but you're just trying to get everything awake so that you move on to the bench press. So if you guys aren't already doing this in your workout routine for the bench, you gotta start doing it. I promise you, your bench will be stronger. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Like, mark my, if it doesn't,
Lifetime guarantee?
Lifetime guarantee.
Wow.
Yeah, money back too.
Money back?
Money back, bro.
What about returns?
Well, let's not go that far, bro. I ain't giving you a fucking return. I ain't giving you money back and returning this shit. The fuck is this shit? What? This is just information. This is just free information.
I know, I'm kidding, bro.
Yeah. It's a CrossFitter would kid. Bodybuilders don't kid, bro. Bodybuilders are serious.
You're not a bodybuilder, though.
I'm a bodybuilder.
No, you're not.
Ask them. Ask them.
Is Bradley Martin a bodybuilder? Comment below.
Comment below. What do you guys think? Yeah, how would you guys categorize me? Anyways, let's keep doing this shit, because the video's gonna get way too long. They're gonna be like, fuck this shit.
Why don't
Alright.
we look like a chicken?
A chicken, this is the chicken. No, so when you're warming up too, especially before you bench press, warm up your fucking rotator cuff. Like, I cannot stress that enough. That, for me, has been one of the biggest things that has helped me not just get a stronger bench, but like have healthier shoulders, right? So beyond just getting a stronger bench, like if you want to have healthier shoulders, you need to warm your rotator cuff. And because anytime you gotta understand, as you're gonna press, like you're gonna get these muscles in the front where you're pressing, right? Your shoulders and your chest are gonna get tighter and tighter and tighter, right? So if you're not trying to like keep some sort of equal tension on the back, it's just you're gonna end up doing more and more of this, right? More and more of this. So then now this is super tight, all right? So when you go to like do certain press movements, like you want to come out like this and press, your body's already gonna want to be like here. So when you press and if you get too much, basically not too much tension, that's how people get like tears and shit pops and shit gets all fucked up. So you want to do your best to like strengthen. Obviously when you're hitting back, you should be working your back hard enough, your upper back, your rear delt, so that you don't rent that issue. But before I actually bench, I always warm up my rear delts just to make sure that they're active. So when I go to plant my back, my upper back when I'm doing the bench press, which I'll explain in a second, everything will be nice and flat and even, so I can have an even surface of bench off of, like I was talking about earlier. So, two exercises I use, right? It's called like a scarecrow or something. This
Whoa.
shit, scarecrow.
Oh my bad, you scared
No,
me.
Halloween's over, bro. But yeah.
Yeah, but you're scary.
But I'm not though. It's just the beard, fear the beard. Anyways, now here, all right, and you also go there. You want to try and keep your elbows in one spot. You feel that burn like your upper
You look
back.
like a chicken,
So,
bro.
I am a chicken. But I'm a big ass chicken. You wouldn't fuck with me because you're a CrossFitter.
That makes no sense.
Makes perfect sense.
Whatever, bro. Flop away.
No, just kidding. I mean, I do these random shit like this though. Warm up. Actually, you know why I did this one? I saw Michael Phelps do it.
Yeah.
But he didn't do it with weight though. He did it with his hands. Before he swam.
Yeah.
But I swear to God.
Wait, my thing just got out.
Okay, good.
But I swear, like, this is Mike went back in. It's actually a really good warm up.
Sweet.
Yeah, so try this shit too. What I'm doing is I'm crossing here, right? And then I'm going under. That opens your chest up a little bit, warms up your rear delts. Like, when you get to the back, try and like squeeze your upper back. And just kind of like, go and squeeze it. That looks kind of funny, but I swear it helps.
Yeah, it does.
Really. So give that a shot, give those two warms a shot, and then we'll get into the bench press. But cut this shit now, because... So when you're set up for the bench press, 4 points of contact. Your head, your upper back, your glutes, and your feet, okay? You have a slight arch in your lower back. It's very, very important. Very, very, very important. When you bench press, think about a pencil in the middle of your shoulder blades, like directly in the middle, and you're squeezing that pencil and try and keep it tight the whole time so you're never letting the pencil relax. Like you're never letting it fall out, okay? What that'll do is that'll make sure your scapulas go from like, because normally your scapulas, if you just sit, they'll be kind of like right now, they're kind of forward, right? My scapulas, the bones is like this, right? But if I squeeze, so if I think I'm squeezing the pencil, my bones, they'll be flat, right? So your bones will go from here, like your scapula will go from here to here, right? And it'll create a much stronger, much safer surface to press off of. So make sure your upper back is tight. Make sure your glutes stay against the pad. Make sure your feet stay flat on the floor as much as possible. You don't want to dance them around because you'll kind of lose strength because you're kind of like, you're letting it go from your legs. You're letting energy go from your legs versus keeping them like drived into the floor, right? You'll see really strong powerlifters always, everything stays nice and flat because they're using the floor almost like they're pressing themselves backing up. Obviously, they're on the bench, they're not going to go backing up, but the movement, the momentum, the power is going to go up this way so they can get like a basically quicker lockout. But it helps you like generate force this way, okay? So don't like dance around. Like if you see your buddy dancing around, try and make sure he keeps his feet flat, he keeps his butt flat. You don't want to throw your hips up off. It's going to create tension in your lower back. But the key here that I'm trying to drive across right now is your upper back. Put a pencil, like think about putting a pencil in the middle of your back, just between your shoulder blades, scapulas, and keep it tight. So when you're pressing from there, you're gonna be much more sturdy. So I'll show you what that looks like. I'll show you what it looks like versus what it doesn't look like. So this is how it shouldn't look, the first thing. This is how it shouldn't look, like this. Right, versus this. Even the range of motion gets smaller. So from here, right? From here, this is how it should look, to how it should look. And my scapulas are out right now. Can you see that shit? So my scapulas are out, and my scapulas are in. So the range of motion even got smaller, so I have even a shorter lockout. But you see what I'm saying? Like this, right? Versus this. That puts way more tension on my shoulders. Like immediately as I go to press, all I feel is like tension on my front delt. So if you feel that, this you know what you need to do. You need to pull your scapulas back. You'll be more sturdy. You have a stronger base. You'll be able to press more weight. That alone is something that I think if you guys haven't done that, at first you may be like, what the fuck, it feels kind of funny because it's gonna change like your movement pattern a little bit. But once you get used to it, your weight will increase, I guarantee it. But at first you might be like, what the fuck, but give yourself like a week of doing it your weight will increase, I promise. So that's one. What else? For the feet placement, the warming up. What else? Oh, elbow positioning. Let's talk about that. Okay, so there's no like, I can't say there's one right way to do this because powerlifters bench a little bit differently because their whole focus is to bench the most amount of weight. Bodybuilders bench a little differently because their whole focus is to like build a chest a certain way, right? So I say there's two ways to do it, and I do both. And I do the powerlifting way, I do the bodybuilding way. Like I kind of mix it up as I'm doing it. But what's essential in both the ways versus, right? Because bodybuilders will bench more, maybe a little bit more flared elbows like this. They'll bench a little bit more like this. Like a little bit flared elbows, all right? Versus powerlifters will bench a little bit more like they'll tuck their elbows here. Right? Now, I'll mix up the two. So what you guys want to do is going to depend on whatever your goal is. Like, if you want to be a powerlifter, like, you can watch my videos and get good advice, but I recommend like go and get actual like training from someone in person to teach you how to do it the best way. If you can't do that, this is fine, but just understand that like, I'm not sitting here telling you that like, oh, this is, you know, I'm some like champion powerlifter dude. Like I'm strong, but there's guys who are crazy strong and that's all they do. So if you wanted to do that, then I should just find a coach like locally that can teach you exactly how to do it, because it's gonna be a lot more like in detail than what I'm explaining, right? But by the same token, the things that you really wanna focus on, bodybuilding or powerlifting, as far as the most amount of strength, keep your elbows under the bar. And as far as the hamstrings, you asked me this the other day too, like, do I hold it like this, the bar? Is the bar here, or is the bar here, or is the bar here? So, I feel comfortable kind of like this. Some people feel comfortable all the way. I'd recommend keeping it up here, because the idea is, as much as possible, you want to keep the barbell over your elbow. So I see a lot of people do this, and if you guys are doing this, you got to switch it up, right? This is the wrong way to do it. Set up, even though the back's set up good, right? Some people will do this, right? Or they'll do this. See, with the bar is like not over my elbow. The bar is in front of my elbow, or the bar is behind my elbow, right? This is like become a different movement. This is like a tricep movement, right? So then you just mostly tricep, it's just hitting your triceps. This is just fucking awkward as shit, and it's no good for no one. So the idea is like, you want to be able to press with the most amount of power, right? Bodybuilding or powerlifting, you want to keep the barbell over your triceps, or excuse me, over your elbows, right? So it's over my elbow the whole time, right? A little more powerlifting here, boom, boom. A little more bodybuilding here. Either way, those few things, the back staying tight, right? The bar path staying over the elbow, you'll be stronger overall, I guarantee you. Give that shit a try. And that's it. That's like a quick tip.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Now, what are we gonna go do now? Crack my back?
So many things.
So many activities, dude. So many activities. We're gonna do it right now. I'm actually gonna work out for real later. That was not a real workout. That was just a tutorial.
You're good.
What's the thumbnail for this, bro?
I got it, don't worry.
What is it?
It's a secret. I'm gonna cut it in